Good afternoon or good evening, Team World Vision. My name is Leo, and this is Eric. And we're just so excited to be launching our very first Team World Vision Canada video. We're going to be using this format to build the team up, to be able to equip you guys, not only for your training, but also for fundraising. I want to welcome and thank the participants from the following churches. We've got Kingsway Lambton, Calvary Worship Center, Westside Community Church, Meadowland CRC, and the West Toronto Christian Community Church, who have all opened up their doors for me to invite your congregation into this ministry. And thanks to all of you who actually took that message and said yes to joining the team. I'm looking at my watch right now. We're July 29th, which means that for the folks that are training for the Toronto Half Marathon, your first week of training is almost at its end. The long run this weekend is going to be 7 kilometers for you folks that are running the half. For the folks running for the full marathon, your training this weekend is going to be 19 kilometers. And for guys like Eric, who signed up to do Chicago full marathon, the training run is going to be 21 kilometers. So we just pray that everyone has the opportunity to get out this long weekend and enjoy the beautiful weather, and just pray that you guys stay safe during that run. I've been part of Team World Vision for the past 3.5 years. It's been my privilege to run with the organization, as well as to bring others into this ministry.
As Leo said, my name is Eric, and I've been with World Vision and Team World Vision for about a year now. As Leo said also, I'm entering my first race, Chicago Marathon, and not only am I going to be learning about fundraising and training myself, but I'm hoping to bring you guys along that journey as well, to talk about tips and tricks in fundraising. And hopefully we have a great season together.
For the folks who have been with Team World Vision, who had run with us before, we're doing something very different this year. Whereas in years past, we fundraised for child protection, this year we are fundraising for clean water in Africa. Now, poverty has a lot of causes, and folks have different thoughts about how to alleviate poverty. And some people think that if you improve health conditions, that would be a wonderful way of doing it. Others say that if you provide better nutrition, others say that if you provide education or economic opportunities, that these will all end poverty. The interesting thing is, clean water is the basis for all of those other things happening. And over the course of the next couple of weeks, we're going to walk you guys through exactly how providing clean water to a community helps in all of those other facets.
So as Leo said, why water? Also, why World Vision? World Vision is the largest NGO that's non-governmental provider of clean water in the world, providing clean water access to one person every 30 seconds. What this means is that every $50 that's donated to World Vision for clean water projects not only goes towards building wells, boreholes, solar pumps, and pipelines, but it also goes towards developing community leaders that help continually maintain the water pipelines, helping World Vision pumps to last 20 years and longer with the help of the communities that are trained by World Vision water projects. It also helps to provide sanitation and hygiene education to people about how to wash their hands properly, how to use sanitation facilities properly to prevent diseases that are often caused by clean water.
Now, Eric mentioned this is his first year of fundraising. I've had the privilege of fundraising for the past 3 years, and think I have maybe some techniques I can share with you folks that could be beneficial. One of the first things that I had to overcome was a mindset that fundraising equals begging. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, what I developed was a mindset that said, here is a vision that I have around ending poverty through providing clean water. And from that, I want to invite people into this amazing vision. So it's very different. We're asking people to partner with us, whether that's financially, whether that's through their connections, whether that's through prayer. And again, just a different mindset change that completely altered my mindset going into this fundraising campaign. The next thing to do is to create a list. Create a list of everybody you know, and that starts with your close friends and family. That'll extend out to colleagues and folks that you know pretty well, but not as well as your close friends and family. And then the third list, it really is everybody that you've ever known in your entire life. It could be kids that you went to school with. It could be folks that you've worked with 5, 10 years ago. It could be people that you maybe do business with. And once you have that list, is to be able to develop your story. And we'll get into how you develop your fundraising story in the next video. But just suffice it to say that the compelling story is what really folks resonate with when they decide to or not to give.
Leo also mentioned that this is the first of a video series that we hope to do for you guys on a weekly basis. In these videos, we hope to bring on experts that are going to help us with fundraising and training. This includes fellow Team World Vision runners who have run with us in the past. They'll help us with training, fundraising, and kind of give their history of how they've done Team World Vision, what's worked for them. We'll also hear from some third-party fundraising professionals to help us along with our fundraising, some tips, techniques, and ways to ask for donations. And then we'll also have a couple experts coming in talk to us about nutrition and running from a nutritionist and someone from the Pose running method, talking to us about our bodies and what's going to happen as we train for long-distance events, what kind of toll it takes on our bodies, how we can prevent injury, and keep up our nutrition as well.
Again, just a reminder that this weekend is the first group run for the half marathon, folks. It is 7 kilometers, and we've got 2 locations where we're going to be meeting. Out of the Ancaster, Hamilton area, Ed Mulder, who our team captain, thank you, Ed, is going to be leading from the Lakeland pool starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'll be leading the GTA group run, which will take place at the Etobicoke Creek Trail. We're going to meet at 7 o'clock in the morning at the end of Sismet Road, where there's going to be a bunch of parking prior to proceeding on to the Etobicoke Creek Trail. Now, here's a little bit of incentive for the folks that are going to be joining me after the run is done. Bacon. Yeah, I want to bring bacon out just as a further incentive to celebrate the first long run as well as the long weekend. So until then, happy training, and we look forward to being on this journey with you guys. God bless.